Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's been, it's been over 3 weeks to my knowledge since I last showed a project. I'm going to talk a little bit about this crispy barnacle. What is it and why did I build this? Well, I'm just going to get right in and start talking about some examples. Example number one in this project is the invisible CTA problem. You're going to see heat maps here soon. Your heat map shows zero-click activity on a sign up free button in the middle of your page, but the scroll depth analysis shows only 30% of users ever reach that part of the page. The button is not the problem, the placement is the problem. You move the button on the top, signups increase. Where might I be getting at with this here? Example number two. I'll explain more here in a moment. Example number two would be the confusing form. How many forms have you seen online where you just feel a bit lost, a little bit overwhelmed, perhaps? So the confusing form. Session replay shows 5 different users all stopping at the same field in your contact form. The company name field, they pause, they erase what they typed. Some of them leave entirely. That's not good. You watch 3 replays and realize the placeholder text says company, but users who are freelancers don't know what to put. You change it to company optional, form completions then go up. 2 more examples, and I will explain. Example number 3 is the dead click. Your heat map shows a massive red cluster on a product image that is not clickable. Users clearly expect it to open a larger view. You add a light box. Bounce rate on that page drops. Example number 4 is the scroll cliff. Scroll depth data shows 80% of users scroll to the features section, but only 12% reach the pricing section directly below it. Okay, the features section has a wall of text that kills momentum. You break it into cards with icons, more users reach pricing, more users then convert. Okay, so these are not hypothetical. These are the exact types of findings that UX analysts bring to product meetings every single day. This tool surfaces all of them. That's what this project is about, but there's a little something extra that I just couldn't help myself. You can see it, crispy barnacle. You see play, you see settings, you see test, you see quit. That's what's going on here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Before I go to test, let's go into play. Yes, that's right, I built another Tetris game. So you may be wondering, well, what does this have to do with user experience analysis? I'll get into that here in a little bit. This is the same sound file that I've used with, I think, all of the projects that I've built that, well, is a game. There we go. I really love Tetris. There we go. Just a little bit longer. Sure, why not? No, right here. Let me move the cursor. There we go. Okay. All right. So now, of course, I can resume. But let's go ahead and go back to the main menu. Of course, in here I've got settings for master volume, music volume, or sound effects volume. Let's go back. Now, let me just get to it. The Tetris game, I couldn't help it. I was coding, I had an idea, I was almost done, and I thought, no, I'm gonna throw this in there. This is what we're after right here. This is the UX lab. Now, I made this to be a bit on the basic side, but more so just to provide an example of what I'm doing here. So now let's go into the demo site. Now you can see I've got a mouse trail. Now this is very generic. I call it Justin UX Lab. And what's happening under the hood is pretty cool. We will see that here shortly. So I can check things out, see how it works, start a free trial. Let's see, real-time analytics, monitor your products. This isn't real, by the way. I literally just made all of this up. Monitor your products, performance as it happens, live dashboards, instant alerts, zero lag. You've got team collaboration, API first design, instant deployment. Let's keep going. Ready to ship smarter. And then there you go again, Justin UX Labs Incorporated, 2026. I can go, let's click on some of this. I can go here, right? I can check out all this. And I can click on join our team and I can fill this stuff out. I'm not going to worry about any of that right now though. Okay, I can open this stuff up. Why am I doing this? You will see shortly. Okay, I can go home, about, contact. All right, now let's go back to the UX lab. Here we are. This is not a button. This is just says architecture. There's a little bit of text in there, no big deal. Let's go ahead and go to the dashboard. Here it is. I want to turn on scroll depth. Now, if I go here, then I should be able to select that and say render heat map. Okay, so it shows the scroll depth distribution percentage at the very bottom. This is where the mouse was. Now I can also control the intensity of, you see that? Or I can turn it way down. So now the heat map is rather weak, or I can make it extremely strong. Let's crank it up all the way. I don't see much of a difference there. I'll put it down to about right here. There we go. I can select this one now and render heat map. Not much going on with that. I'll select this one. And there we go. And see how the scroll depth distribution percentage at the bottom changes. Over here in live stats, you'll see events, sessions, clicks, and pages. That will change. Okay, maybe let's say here. Oh, okay, it did. It changed a bit. Now let's come over to session replay. Now here's the sessions, and here, I don't know if I might have some old ones in here. Let me click on this one here. Oh yeah, so this is before I changed the name. I actually came up with this Nova Tech because I thought it was cool. Well, I Googled it and it turns out it's a thing, so I thought, I better not. But let's go ahead and take a look here. If I hit play, there. So it records everything that's going on the screen for the sake of user experience analysis. So I don't have people around me to record them and get a natural, I can't observe them. I can't study them uh, in that sense. So I had to come up with, I had to do this. So then, say maybe myself or a group of people could gather around and go, okay, I see what's going on here. I'll go ahead and play this one. So you can see there I'm scrolling, you see the mouse moving a little bit. There it goes. This is still using the old name, but that's fine. Let's see. Some of these are pretty short. Let's go ahead and give this one a shot. Oh, there you can clearly see I'm just testing it out. So you can imagine if I had, I don't know, 30, 40 or more people, whatever, then I could sit and I could analyze very, very carefully as to what's going on. What should I improve? What should I change? So that's what's going on over here. Oops, I did not mean to do that. And then at any time, I can go back to the UX lab, or I can just go straight back here. Crispy Barnacle loads up, and then I can just play a quick game of Tetris if I want, which I do not want to do. But this here, this is what this project is all about, is user experience analysis. Something I'm pretty passionate about. I think it's neat to, how can you improve your product? How can you make it more user friendly and less overwhelming? And again, I didn't have people to do, because originally I was gonna, find some volunteers, but I mean, I don't know anybody that would be willing to do it. So this is how I went about it, was this right here. So, all right, that is Crispy Barnacle. I hope you enjoyed it. This one wasn't necessarily difficult to make. I haven't shared a project in over 3 weeks because the university that I'm currently taking classes from is, well, let's just say it's very, very difficult. So I had to slow it down a bit. But anyways, I really look forward to showing yet another project in the next video. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.